You're watching NFL Daily by Chat Sports. I am your host, Harrison Graham. NFL free agency has been a whirlwind, but there's still a lot of big-name players out there. We'll answer all of your questions, free agency related, draft, trade, whatever it is. We're going to answer it all here on Chat Sports, youtube.com/chatsportstv. I will answer all of your questions here on YouTube. Eli with a $5 super chat. We'll get to super chats first. Rank the AFC West after all of the changes as of right now. If I had to rank the AFC West, I'm still going to go Chiefs number 1. I'll go Broncos 2, Chargers 3, Raiders 4, but I think 1 through 4 could all be very tight, and I think all 4 teams at least have an opportunity to win this division, but someone has to prove they can beat the Chiefs in this division. It's still Kansas City's to lose, but all 4 teams are playoff caliber teams. It's going to be a bloodbath of a division. Another 5-piece from Vibing with the Dog. Appreciate that. I need Deshaun Watson to pick the Falcons, so hopefully the Bears can get Terron Armstead. Yeah, depending on when you're watching this, we're still on Deshaun Watson watch, but Terron Armstead would be a guy that the Bears would sign if Watson lands in Atlanta. Nathan Coyle, Cordarrelle Patterson signing with the 49ers. That would be an intriguing piece for San Francisco. Now, they added Ray McLeod, who is kind of a gadget guy. Patterson's a little bit more than that. Obviously an elite kick returner, but he can give you some reps at running back. He can run some routes at wide receiver. Over 500 rushing and over 500 receiving yards this past season. Cordarrelle Patterson is an impact player wherever he ends up signing. Richie Miller, better fit for the Eagles. Honey Badger or Bobby Wagner? Appreciate the super chat. Probably Bobby Wagner. Now, he's a little bit older, but I've thought for years now the Eagles need to invest in a quality linebacker. Bobby Wagner is that. He's going into the Hall of Fame. Maybe he's not quite at his peak, but he is still a very, very good player. Had a career high 170 tackles in 2021. Now, what is your guys' favorite signing so far in NFL free agency? Speaking of the Eagles, Hassan Reddick for 3 years, $45 million. One of the best value signings for a guy who's had double-digit sacks in each of the past 2 years. Let us know favorite signing so far in NFL free agency. Keep it moving here. Philly, what's the Eagles' next move? I don't know. I would have liked Miles Jack for them. He ends up signing in Pittsburgh. They could add another receiver, certainly. Could you get JuJu Smith-Schuster to stay in state, come over from Pittsburgh to Philadelphia? I think that'd be a nice piece. I don't think Jalen Reagor will be a number 2, number 3 receiver for this team next year. I don't even know if he'll make Philadelphia's roster. He's not been good through 2 seasons. But, yeah, receiver, you could add another piece in the secondary, a linebacker. Still some moves that Philadelphia could make. Vincent Sorletti, chances of the Steelers signing Tyrann Mathieu and Stephon Gilmore. It sounds like as we film this late on Friday, you guys might be watching this on Saturday, that Stephon Gilmore and the Raiders have some mutual interest. Tyrann Mathieu would be an interesting piece, though. He's been linked to Pittsburgh. You pair him with the rest of that secondary. That would be really, really interesting. That would be a dynamic duo at the safety position with him and Minkah Fitzpatrick. Zach Ilks, appreciate the question. Do you think the Jets trade for Robert Woods? Adam Schefter reporting that Robert Woods could be on the trade block after the Rams were able to sign Allen Robinson. So him to the Jets would be a really good weapon for Zach Wilson. They need more help on the outside. I would actually like this quite a bit, and I like the moves the Jets have made so far in free agency. You add Robert Woods, that's a pretty good haul this offseason. Make sure you guys subscribe to us here at Chat Sports. More NFL news, rumors, mailbags like this one, free agency and draft coverage. Free agency is still ongoing, believe me. YouTube.com/ChatSportsTV. The entire Chat Sports squad is ready to go throughout the offseason, so go ahead and subscribe. Vibing with the Dog, is it possible for the entire AFC West to make the playoffs? There's going to have to be an odd man out. It is actually possible with the third wildcard team. In theory, all 4 teams could make the playoffs, but I am aware that it is obviously a long shot. If I had to pick one team to be an odd man out, I'm still going to pick the Raiders because I think they have the 4th of 4 quarterbacks, even though I do like Derek Carr. Yeah, I would guess 3 make it and 1 team will not. We'll see who that team ends up being. Brian Cole with the super chat. FGB trading Adams to Las Vegas. Bear down. The Bears, great for the Bears. Hey, you don't have to face Davanta Adams. That's a nice thing. For you Bears fans, get the bear downs flowing in the comments section. JTG streams, do you think the Cardinals can get Julio or JuJu? That would be interesting. A.J. Green, free agent. Christian Kirk obviously signed with Jacksonville, so the Cardinals presumably could use another receiver. Julio, if healthy, is intriguing. That's a team that still wants to win right now. Obviously, a lot of Kyler Murray drama this offseason, but if you can get him another weapon, that would certainly help. JuJu Smith-Schuster, I think, is a nice number 2. Get DeAndre Hopkins back and healthy. JuJu's your number 2. You got some pieces in the slot. Maybe Andy Isabella takes on a bigger role here in 2022. Now, we've partnered with Rumble, and all of our NFL content can be watched over there. We've been live all week long on Rumble as well. Rumble.com/NFL Daily. More NFL news, rumors, coverage, free agency, draft. We've got it all. Plus, some occasional Rumbles after hours content for you guys. Rumble.com/NFL Daily. We've got you guys covered throughout the NFL offseason. Go follow us over there. We've already surpassed 1,100 followers. Lil Mar, why did Zadarius Smith back out of the Ravens offer? As of Friday, I'm not really sure. Maybe he wants more money. Maybe there was language in the contract that he didn't like, a la Randy Gregory with Dallas. Maybe Green Bay's trying to bring him back. I'm not sure. And Green Bay could have money to do that now that they've traded Davanta Adams. But we'll see where Zadarius Smith lands. He's certainly one of the top free agents that's still out there. What should my Falcons sign at wide receiver? I think Jarvis Landry makes sense if you get Deshaun Watson. It sounds like if Watson signs there, Landry is very interested. JuJu would be interesting. Calvin Ridley's probably not going to play this year unless he gets that suspension reduced. But, yeah, obviously Atlanta, they need wide receiver help. Time for a couple more. Dustin says, any moves you think the Chiefs need to make? I would still like another receiver, whether it's trading for Robert Woods or, maybe you sign Odell Beckham, understanding you're not going to have him until midseason. JuJu's been connected to the Chiefs for 2 off seasons in a row. I would like that. I still think you need another pass rusher, too. Maybe you bring back Melvin Ingram. Maybe you handle that in the first round of the NFL draft. I'm not sure. But those are a couple of areas I would monitor. Maybe a corner as well after losing Charvarius Ward. John Snellings gets the final word here. When will Watson make his decision? Hopefully by the time you watch this, he's made his decision. But hopefully soon. Hopefully very, very soon so more dominoes can fall in NFL free agency. Biggest NFL free agency winner up to this point, and maybe whoever gets Deshaun Watson ends up being just that. Let us know down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, youtube.com/chatsportstv.